All right, so maybe a random personal question here, TJ. What's your favorite childhood memory?
How early and how late into childhood would you say?
Anything, whatever just stands out. Like, wow, that one is my favorite.
Okay, here's one. So we were over at Ocean Shores in Washington. We stayed there all the time when I was a kid, and it was me and my older brother, and we liked to explore. So we would, walk around all around there, walk through the trails that they got, go to the beach. But there was this one time when we were walking around, and then we were walking behind this one hotel on a strip of hotels that are like looking out upon the ocean. And there was this open window. Through that open window, ginormous titties. Best day of my life. That was me and his first time seeing boobs. It was great.
Wow.
Not where I thought that was going to
No,
go.
that was just such a sharp left turn.
So, what about you? Do you have a favorite
I got
childhood
nothing on the
memory?
titty story, man. My childhood was not that exciting.
It doesn't have to be a titty story.
Man, but now it feels like it has to
It
be.
has to be.
Oh man, I was trying to think about favorite childhood memory. That's really tough.
So, this isn't my favorite, but just because TJ told that story was
Do you have a titty story too?
it doesn't have the same weight because we were
So they were smaller titties.
they were it was me and the little girl next door. So
Oh.
we were both the same age. I must have been, so what are you in second grade? Like 9 years old?
7?
7 years old? We must have both been about 7 years old. She taught me how to swim. She taught me a lot of crazy things.
Swimming's very crazy.
No, I mean, I think one of the craziest things she taught me, I did not know how to swim at all. I mean, this is probably just an example of God must have been watching out for me because this could have gone the other way so easily. She taught me just jump in the pool next to the wall and grab onto the wall and climb yourself back up if you can't swim. And I did. And I would try to paddle, and I wouldn't come up, and then I'd grab onto the wall and I could pull myself up. And I'd come back out, and then I would climb back out, and I'd jump back in and do it again and do it again. And it got me not afraid of the water, right? To the point where one day they were having a party at the neighbor, and her older brother, who was my oldest brother's friend, he goes, "Can you swim?" And now I was swimming back and forth on the shallow end of, but fine, right? Thought I could swim. Throws me over into the deep end, and I thought I was doing it. I was paddling underwater. I was swimming underwater for doing the frog leap, right? Trying to get back to the shallow end. And I guess I must have scared all of them because I didn't get there fast enough. And he grabbed me and pulls me up out of the water. He's like, I got you. But I wasn't scared.
You're like, what? You're still frog.
I don't think I was going anywhere.
In the air.
But his little sister, we would run around the neighborhood. Well, there was this nifty little spot up the street. Right. I lived on a corner. She lived across the street from us, and we get on our bike. We ride up the street. It was a small little hill, and there was this little alcove in a wall where like an electrical box was. And we went back there, and she was like, "Can I see yours?" And I said, if I could see yours.
Oh, the classic.
And
I'll
so-
show you mine if you show me yours.
So we did. And so that's like the best I got for TJ. I mean, innocent kid, silly shit. But I would say probably my favorite childhood experience, there was this old road called Pathfinder Road. It wasn't built. It wasn't, they didn't pave it. It was all dirt. This area was all like complete construction. There were dunes and lifts, and we could ride our bikes up and down them. The tractors are running up and down these things. So it's hard, compacted dirt. And I remember going up there, and what made it my favorite memory was my oldest brother is 7 years older than me. So him and his friends took no interest in me hanging out. I was the nuisance because I had to go with them. So what was fun about it was I had this bike that was way too big for me. and it had these big, thick knobs all over the tires. I didn't know what those were for. And it had mud flaps, right? And I'm riding around this bike that's way too big for me. And everybody always thought it was funny because I could barely get up or get down it. I had to get on my bike on the curb, right? I'd have to put my bike in the curb, and I'd have to stand on the curb while my bike is in the gutter so I could get up on the seat. So I'm riding around. Now, I'm riding up and down these hills, and this thing that was my first bike with gears, and I'm riding up and down. I'm hauling balls, man, and everybody else is struggling. Now it's starting to rain, and so that hard compacted dirt is turning to mud and flinging, and they can't go. I just realized I'm about, probably 7 or 8 still, and I just realized what those knobs on my tires were for, watching all of them slip and slide all over the place.
It's for grip.
I had freaking mud tires. And
You also had a mud flap.
I had mud flaps. I'm riding up and down everywhere where they can't ride. And so now all of them are watching me as I'm riding up and jumping these hills, these ramps, right? And now they're like, hey, can I have a turn? So I get off, and they're all like, what was cool was all of them were like cheering me and happy and thanking me and all of that, right? So it was one of those moments that I was like, I looked up to all of these people all the time, and this is the first time that they were like, dude, you came through, you had something for us, we all had a good time. It was a blast, and we were so absolutely disgustingly filthy when we got back home. It was great.
I had such a boring childhood.
That was like an actual childhood story. I like that.
Yeah, as opposed to your boobs.
Okay, hear me out. Another story I got.
More boobs?
Yes. No.
And then I turned left, and there was more.
If you go more boobs, I'm going to one-up you, because I promise you I got you beat.
Guys, please, I'm getting lonelier by the second.
I promise it's not more boobs. I wish it was.
All right.
It's not more boobs.
No more boobs.
It was me, my older brother, and my cousin. And we had this chair in my garage that was broken. The legs were completely off. So it was just a flat, chair. And one of us, I don't know who, had the idea to strap it to a skateboard and bomb hills with it. We found the biggest hill near us, and we were just... It went so fast. It was ridiculous. At the bottom of this hill, there's this roundabout, just a little small one. And there were 2 houses on either side of the road. So we couldn't really see like if a car was coming.
Oh.
And none of us had the brilliant idea to like stand at the bottom and like tell them like when it's good to go. So
no
we were
radios?
We were just all up at the top, just taking turns. And
man, it's like a crazy game of Floppy Bird.
Yeah.
Or no, what's that game?
Angry Birds?
No, Crossing. What is that game?
Frogger?
Yeah, I mean
basically
Crossy Road.
Crossy Road. Yeah.
So we're bombing down this hill. Those two, they like bailed every time they would get to like the roundabout or whatever, like just before
As they should.
And I'm like, dude, these guys are pussies. What are they like scared of? So I take the skateboard, I walk it all the way up to the top of the hill. They were only going from halfway. So I'm bombing this hill, and there's no way I can stop because they were going slow enough to the point where they could just like put their feet down and stop. I could not. And I'm getting to this roundabout, and I'm like, how the fuck am I going to stop? Thank God. Wasn't a car. It was my friend from school. He was riding his bike, and he seen us.
No.
So he turned towards me, and I'm like, yo, move, get out the way, like right out this roundabout. And it's like, there was no way I could go around him. He was like right in the center, and I smashed right under like his wheels, and he went flying off. I scraped my forehead. It was great.
It was great.
It was great. And when you're a kid, you're resilient. I kept doing it.
Lesson not learned.
No.
Well, okay, because I did the same shit. Now I'm in high school, and we have this big, giant hill where I used to live. Huge hill. And I would go down it, skateboard, rollerblades. In this particular instance, we were rollerblading. We would go down these hills like maniacs, just tuck. You would tuck down and just haul, right? and I'm going down this hill at max speed. I'm going the wrong way, right? I'm going against traffic. So what happens when a car pulls out of one of those side streets and you're going down the wrong way and they're looking to their right or their left rather, right? Now you're supposed to look left, then right, then left again before you go. But how many people do you think really do that?
Well, in California, very few. You ever heard of the California roll?
Yeah. So
Have you heard of that, TJ?
No.
You've never. So basically, in California, most people, stop signs are optional.
Yeah,
They're not
roll
by
through
law,
them.
but they basically if they're going 25, they'll slow down to like 15 and kind of just roll through. And if there's no cars, they'll just keep going.
And Grand is a 45-mile zone.
Yeah, so they'll slow down to like 30 and just kind of roll through the stop sign. It is insane, dude.
So this car pulls out. I have to go into traffic and swerve around that car. And I come back around. I'm going to go down that side street, which is a 25-mile-an-hour zone. So I'm going to go down that side street thinking, okay, I could dive on somebody's grass or something if I have to, right? Make this turn. I'm home free. I made this turn. I dodged all the cars. You know those signs, vote for whoever? I hit one of those. My wheels go sliding right out from under me. I land completely on my left knee and slide for 15 feet to the point where you get up and you look and you see parts of you still left behind.
Ew.
And it was disgusting.
Damn.
It was so bad. Now,
That's enough roller skating for that day.
I was spending the night at my friend's house. So I was like, don't tell your mom. I don't want her to make me go home. And I'm not going to tell my mom. So we go to his house and I bandage myself up. His older brother helps me out. We're using Bactine and gauze. And I wrap my leg up. And of course, we're going to the movies that night. And so, of course, his mom asks, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. Why? She
No,
goes,
I've
"Well,
always
you're-
had a limp.
You're limping.
Osteoporosis or something like that.
I don't remember. I think I was being a smart ass. I go, no, I'm not limping. That's my gangsta lean.
Wow. I just sent you home right there.
It was too late. We were already at the theater. She already paid for it. And at the time, here, I'm going to really date myself. At the time, it was $5.75 for a ticket.
Damn.
What was gas? Like 30 cents?
99 cents.
How much was a house pocket lint?
7 raspberries and a promise to give $5 eventually.
7 raspberries. It was at least a case of raspberries.
A
Knock
case.
it off.
Damn, it's crazy back in 1921.
Holy Gen X, dick. You went straight past Boomer into, what is that? The Great Generation?
I don't even know what. Yeah.
I think the Quiet Generation. I don't even know what
Pre-World War
generation that
II.
was.
They're here.
Who?
The zombies.
I thought the gate would stop them.
They knocked it down instantly.
How much time do we have?
They're already here.
We should have bought that beautiful Los Angeles dream house in that safe neighborhood that Corinne showed us.
I know, it was so much more defensible, and Corinne would have had us moved in before the apocalypse.
Do you think it's too late to call her now?
I'll try. No! We should have called Corinne sooner!
Don't wait until it's too late. Call Corinne Salas today at 714-510-6443 and buy your Los Angeles dream house now. That's 714-510-6443. You can also find her on Instagram at Next Home by Corinne or visit her website at corinnesalas.nexthomegrandview.com. That's CORINNESALAS.nexthomegrandview.com. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I guess what I should ask now is something more relevant to will you survive? What I would say, I guess should probably be our last line of questions. You think?
Yeah, I think so.
So, speaking specifically of survival, what in your experience, limited or otherwise, would you say is a common myth about survival, camping, outdooring, bushcrafting, whatever experience you have?
I've heard a really weird one where it's like if you see moss on a tree, it's pointing towards like civilization.
I've heard that one too.
That's
I
not
have
a thing.
heard that. I know.
That doesn't make sense.
That's wild. I'm glad I've never heard that.
I want that to be true so much. So this one's not a myth, but I think it like sounds like it would be. You know, dogs poop facing a certain axis. That's why dogs spin.
What?
Yeah, really?
Yeah, apparently they like to poop along the, I believe it's the x-axis. So they like to poop east and west.
That's latitude.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know. I've seen this on multiple dog videos, though. They're like, why does my dog spin around? They say there's a few reasons. Like, one, they're looking for any dangers, like snakes or anything, because they're going to be vulnerable. Two, they're aligning themselves with the axis of the earth.
I got to look that up. If that's true.
Your dog's a built-in compass.
Yes. I mean, maybe not quite a compass, but I mean, they can at least point you east-west, and then you find the sun, which way the sun is going, and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know which way is east, which way is west. At least you can gather east-west if it's at night. Then, if you know any stars, you can try to navigate from there.
Other fun fact about that: if they ever shit pointing the other way, they explode.
I've heard that one.
They
Yeah,
burst into flames. It's crazy.
that one's true.
Two truths and a lie.
That's just three truths.
So I guess what I would say is it's a myth that you can't prepare for anything starting now. Start doing what you can do now, like building up a water supply, buying bottles of water. Most people drink water already. So you just buy the bottles of water, drink those, replace them, drink them, replace them, drink them. Same thing with your canned food. Same thing with your dried food.
Well, I drink exclusively Arizona green teas only. So
You need to drink some water, dude.
I don't need any of that. I already have like 8 Costco-sized bundles of toilet paper.
exactly, that's all you need to
That's
survive.
all you need.
So
wait, do you have your hand soap?
clearly you listened
Oh,
to
dude,
our other episodes.
Stocked up.
You have your hand soap, right?
Yep, of
And your
course.
hand sanitizer?
Yep.
He's ready for the apocalypse.
So TJ got this from you, didn't he?
yeah,
from that other episode
we're
we
gonna
did.
survive.
You did this.
We're gonna
You did this.
We're gonna survive
It's not-
salmonella.
It's not will you survive. I'm gonna survive.
Yeah, it's I did survive. Okay, I survived COVID. Wait, I'm gonna put that on a shirt. I survived COVID with a toilet paper roll in the center.
Oh, I'm gonna lie to my grandkids so hard. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
like,
dude.
Everybody was dying.
COVID, I had friends dropping left and right. Man, shit was scary. I thought I was next.
I like that comedian who said, Grandpa, did you go through COVID? Yeah, I did. Did you know a lot of people who died? Not one. No. Did you get it? Yeah, 3 or 4 times. Did you isolate? The first 2.
Yeah. Man, it is crazy to think that in like 20 years that's going to be in textbooks.
I
That
know it
was
will be.
that was the Spanish flu of our century.
You know how they're like how scary they wanted it to be?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much is still to this day propaganda because nobody we know was alive during that. I wish I would have been smart enough because in the 80s, I probably could have caught some people who were alive, like early alive at that time.
during the
and
Spanish
interviewed
flu?
them if I was a smart kid. We interrupt this program to bring you breaking news. A wave of fear has spread through the land as tax season approaches. There appears to be panic and unrest in the streets. We're getting word that 2 brave heroes have discovered a method for surviving the horror. They tell us that if you visit reliabletaxreturns.com, you will gain what appears to be immunity from the fear. Reliable Tax Returns will help you avoid the horror of this tax season. And if you mention Will You Survive the podcast, you'll get 10% off the cost of your return. Whether you're a full-time W-2 employee or a 1099 gig worker, they've got you covered. So avoid a horde of IRS agents and visit reliabletaxreturns.com and tell them Will You Survive the podcast sent you for 10% off the cost of your return. That's reliabletaxreturns.com. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
Are you a conspiracy theorist, TJ?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
We got to play a game. You got to make up a conspiracy theory and look up a conspiracy theory.
I have a
Right.
conspiracy theory right now, but we should probably save it for the next episode, huh?
I mean, it's up to you. You're the one who's going to have to edit.
Do you have a conspiracy theory right now, TJ?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have one?
I have lots.
Okay. I'll start with mine. The moon is actually a giant government satellite meant to spy on you, and that's why it's there all the time.
That's weird.
Wow, you're gonna theory shame me?
I'm theory shaming you.
That's crazy.
The government wouldn't lie to me like that. They might
Never.
lie to you like that.
Oh, yeah?
They wouldn't lie to me like that.
You're in close with the government like
I'm
that?
in close.
Yeah, you're like rubbing them off all the time.
Why do you
my
got to get
God.
weird about it?
I mean, if they're just best friends with you,
What does that even mean?
I don't
They're
know.
best friends with you. What the fuck does that mean? You calling me now? You're slut shaming me?
Are you gay for the government?
yeah, they're called the man for a
Exactly.
reason.
Okay, what should I say? That's not weird. That is pretty weird. That's a pretty wild one.
What? That the moon is a giant satellite?
Yeah.
I mean, I think compared to flat Earth, that one's like,
I mean, flat Earth is true though.
Well,
yeah,
let's,
yeah.
Let's use a couple of logical theories, right? Logical conclusions.
Well, the moon is a
The
satellite.
moon is a satellite.
Yeah, so theories have some truth to them.
It's a government satellite. Which government?
U.S. duh.
Why would the other countries allow the U.S. to set up?
They didn't. We're just
moon
better.
base.
We put our flag on there.
Did you know it's aluminum?
The flag.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, did you know it's white because the radiation took all the color
No,
off of it?
It's not because it's aluminum.
Would
No,
it still take the color
it
off
took
of
the color
it?
off of it.
It's etched. It's not painted.
I'm pretty sure if you look it up, there's a white flag on there, which now
It's
it makes
the
it seem
it's
like
the reflection. It's because when you take the picture, the sun is beaming on the moon, and it's aluminum. So you'd have to get a more flat,
okay,
angle.
I could see. Is that your conspiracy theory or is this real?
No,
Because before I
that's-
just take this as fact.
Yeah, we'll go look that up because I've looked at it. That was one of the things that I said because that was like one of my all-time favorite jokes. The American flag on the moon has been bleached by the sun, so it's white. Oh, great! Now it looks like the French got there first.
Yeah. Fucking French, man.
Okay. What's your conspiracy theory, TJ?
The birds. They aren't real. They're all cameras.
I agree.
Specifically, pigeons. You ever seen a baby pigeon? I think not.
I've never seen a baby pigeon.
Exactly.
You know what I have seen? I've seen pigeons charging on power lines.
Exactly.
Why do you think government runs power lines everywhere? For their cameras,
For the birds.
for the birds.
Man, you guys got me fucked up.
You think
Mhm.
a animal could like mimic sounds of like people talking and stuff? No, it has to be a camera and a microphone built in. Think about it.
It's a guy in an office who is just responding. That's what parrots are.
Also, Erik caused 9/11.
Wow.
Those are tied together, by the way. Those are linked.
I've never seen Erik and Osama bin Laden in the same room.
I'm not finding this line of questioning all that funny anymore.
It's true. He's never been in the same room. Now,
I think we should move on, guys.
I will say this. Osama bin Laden was 6 foot tall.
I don't like where you're going with this.
Everybody knows Erik is 4'11".
Wow. You're gonna
TJ
You're gonna drop
retracts
me?
his line of questioning. Okay. So you guys went like full-blown wild conspiracy theory.
I don't know what's so wild about the truth.
The truth is hard for some people to swallow, guys.
True. Okay, you're right.
Change is difficult. So I want to do a serious one, but I don't know how serious we should get. Because I also got one that's more on the line of what you guys just said, like Twilight Zone type shit.
So I'm sure your very real conspiracy theory is gonna come out sometime in the future anyways, if it hasn't already. So what's your silly one?
The Mandela effect.
Oh, yeah.
The Mandela effect. I like two theories. The one is more fantastic, the other is more plausible. The fantastic one is that CERN operated the Hadron Collider and opened up a wormhole and sucked us into an alternate dimension.
Yes, I've heard that
And
one.
that's why we keep remembering things differently.
Yes, and why our timeline is so fucked up.
Our timeline can be fucked up for a lot of reasons. Do you know there's like a full is it a full week? There's missing days because of the switch of the calendars.
When did that happen?
The 1300s?
Okay. What happened in 2012? Was that like the Mayan calendar said?
calendar.
Speaking of 2012, you ever? Oh, we should watch that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Nobody's surviving that. It's all plot armor.
Well, yeah.
We lost 10 days. We lost 10 days in. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. It was. It looks like it was 1582.
Yeah, no, it's the Berenstain Bears, not the Berenstain Bears. I don't care what anybody says.
That's true too. The only one I don't remember is the namesake. I don't remember ever thinking Nelson Mandela died.
Me either.
But that's the one that like everybody goes to. That's why it's called the Mandela effect. But Luke, I am your father. We are the champions of the world.
I am your father. Our guy at church has told us that he does say of the world on the
vinyl.
original record.
So that leads me to...
They edited it out.
That leads me to my other theory. The Mandela effect is actually a global gaslighting mission by all governments to try to see how much history they can change through digital footprint, changing the internet, and everything that we research now tells us, no, you're wrong. That's not what it was.
You know who just proved that? Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom just exposed it all. Not willingly. It was that one hero on TikTok, that chick.
Some heroes
She
don't
exposed
wear capes.
them.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she patented or copyrighted or trademarked. She trademarked the logo.
Yeah, because she was like,
Because
oh, well, if you
they
want to
said
say that,
no.
no, you never had the cornucopia, then I'm going to trademark it. And they're like, well, hang on.
I want it.
Hang on now.
But they haven't, which tells me the government is telling them no.
From last I heard, they are going after her.
Well, good. Let's see this go into court because I want to see who's liable, who's responsible for all of this. I really do think it's a globalist gaslighting mission. Let's see how much we can change of your history and how much will you just go along with it.
I do believe that too.
I think it's an alternate dimension.
I think both are very true.
Both are very true?
Yeah.
I think something happens, it shifts, and everything's just slightly different.
Wait, if everything shifted, do we have alternate us's in another dimension?
Yes.
Of course.
I'm way hotter in the other dimension.
Are you taller?
No. That's a constant.
That's I was gonna say that's consistent. like I've always said, God had to nerf me somehow.
We got to teach you some Riz. You know what?
Teach me some Riz.
We got to get you schooled up.
TJ, you got any Riz tips for me?
Don't be 4'11".
Well, he's got that covered.
I do have that covered.
He's like, I'm 4'12".
That's just 5 foot.
When he wears heels, he's 5'3".
Wow, you're gonna fucking call out my heels like that.
Just be yourself and don't be a dickhead.
You know, I say work boots. I say I have work boots and that it's because they're waterproof, but it's really because they have like a 2-inch heel on them.
Nice. And that's why I don't think zombies would ever be a real threat.
I agree, because...
Whoa, I'll get my kukuri.
Wait. I think he's saying something.
Zombies don't talk.
Just wait a sec. What was that?
You need a loan? What, are you going to buy a house?
What do you need a loan for?
I think he wants to buy a home. Don't we know someone who can help him with that?
Yeah, we do. Have you heard of Corinne Salas at Next Home Grandview in Glendale, California?
Mm-hmm. She can help you get moved into your forever home now.
Your eternal resting place, if you will. Or forever home. That works. Don't miss the opportunity of a lifetime like this guy. Call Corinne today at 714-510-6443. You can also find her on Instagram at Next Home by Corinne or visit her website at corinnesalas.nexthomegrandview.com. That's CORINNESALAS.nexthomegrandview.com.
Not food. TJ, are you married?
I have a fiance.
A fiance. See, okay. So here's what we got to do. Will you survive modern dating?
What are you guys just gonna put me on a fucking dating website?
Oh my God! Can we set
No,
you up?
please
Can
don't.
we start
Dude.
an online profile for you? Can I do it?
with my Photoshop skills, dude, I can make you look hot.
That's
my
fucked up.
God.
I
No,
mean,
I think he
for
looks
the
he looks
content.
great for. I mean, just don't tell them his height.
I can edit all of his photos, make him taller.
It just looks like Slenderman on every picture.
We just do bust shots.
You just
That's
make me like 8 feet tall in every picture.
No, here's how I'll do it. I'll just extend your head just a little higher.
Just my legs, but not my torso. Just all legs. I'm like the SpongeBob episode where he goes to prom.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, we gotta come up with something.
I mean, for the content, I would let you guys do that.
That would be great. Any last words, guys?
I've seen a lot of movies. I know theoretically how to survive. I can provide you with a lot of bullshit, but I think when it comes to like actual survival tips, I think Alex is probably the one to listen to.
And if you want actual funny stuff, come get me.
I think we have a good balance.
So, what would a survival situation look like with the three of us? So, I think TJ would be making us laugh the whole fucking time. I would be trying to tell everybody to shut the fuck up because we're scaring away all the fish.
Mm-hmm.
And Erik, you'll be telling us what the movies tell us we should be doing. You're our bard.
Yeah, I was going to say, I actually know what would be happening. Me and TJ would be writing the dumbest song you've ever heard in the background and cracking up, and you would be yelling at us to shut the fuck up because you're trying to fish.
I get it. You know what? I know exactly what would happen.
We would be writing the tales of
would
Sebastian Wilder.
You guys would be writing a song about me trying to build a net or a fishing line.
Oh,
to
that's
catch
actually so
fish.
true. That is totally something we do.
It sounds like we need to do it.
It sounds like we do.
We've written some whack songs. We've written some banger songs too.
In the meantime, all of our survivors, make sure you check out all of our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all at Will You Survive the Podcast. We have our email, which you can get a hold of any one of us at Alex and Erik at willyoursurvivethepodcast.com. And we have, we're going to have to change that.
I was just going to say that. We'll probably have to adjust that.
Yeah, where's me?
Alex and Erik and TJ at Will.
You can find them.
What if we just change it to The Boys at willyoursurvive.com?
The boys. All right, that'll
sure
be
that's taken.
that'll be up for it.
Send me your best titty stories.
Send us your best titty stories. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, actually, that's what I want all of our socials to be. I want
some.
the best titty stories.
I got some. But before we leave you with that,
That's how we'll start the next episode, with titty stories.
you also got to check out our Pinterest boards, which we have some survival gear. We have some storage for your dry foods, some ideas on how to start your own campfires, what ways to design your campfires, Dakota fire holes, keyhole fire pits, all kinds of cool stuff.
And there may or may not be titties on there. You'll have to go check it out to find out.
There are no titties on Pinterest.
Well, they're going to have to go find out.
You can just post my titties.
Don't mind the hair.
All right, I think we're getting progressively more unhinged. I think it might be time.
Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to see you guys next week.
Woo, season 3.